Afternoon YouTube, this is Papa Smurf and this is my latest challenge lock, which isn't as good as I was hoping, so I'm going to try and pick it on camera and then I will gut it and show you what I did to the pins. Now this started out as a lock given to me by Barry at Southampton Lockpicking, and I'd been down to the club, met up with the guy from Southampton Locks and Southampton Lockpicking. He gave me this lock and between us we put a few quick pins in and things that we used as pins. To make a challenge lock. Well, it wasn't really a tough pick, and I decided a couple of weeks ago I'd start tidying my workspace area up a bit. You wouldn't believe it, but this is actually as tidy as it's been in months. And I thought I'll have a play, so I stripped it down a couple of weeks ago. And I took it apart today, and well, no I didn't, I put it back together today. But I played with some of the pins. Originally this lock could have been raked open. It was a fairly benign flat bitted key when I got it. I've just picked this in the house a couple of times, no problem at all. I've come into the garage to film it and no, I can't get the bugger open. Come on. You bastard. finally we're open. For the record, this was picked with my John Higginson pick. I'll just show you, that's roughly my workspace at the moment. Stand you up there. Okay. Find something to show open. That's the key, the bitting, and I filed pins 1 and 5 down. Replace the key pins. Oh, how typical. Okay, amuse yourselves a second. Sorry, I'd left me pliers in the house. We can lock this back up because we've got the key. Circle it off. A weird thing with this lock, it won't take a normal size follower. So I have to use the thinner follower. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, review, 4 and 5. Pull the shim, there's the pliers, tweezers even. The reason I just dumped the last 2 pins is they're both exactly the same. They're actually watch components. Missing a spring. Yep, definitely missing a spring. As usual, knocking the camera over. Okay, in the Bible, no, this is the core, dickhead. All 5 chambers have been threaded. Chambers 1 and 3 have been widened and countermilled. 4's got a groove in, 5's got a groove in. I'll show you why. Now, okay, these 2 are actually watch strap components and they act like T-pins. So those grooves hopefully would have caught, and I know they did, but they didn't work as well. I'm not sure what this pin was originally. I have slightly beveled it. The other pins I've done the work on. As is trademark with a lot of my locks, you can see tiny little serrations. That one's still got some cotton wool around it from where I was polishing them. So what we're going to do is find another lock and eventually put those pins into another lock. As for the tour around the lock lab, whatever you want to call it, you can see I've now got a 3D printer. I still can't get it to work. All my Dremel bits are still over there. All my files for making picks and a couple of saws. There's my Dremel and the other Dremel. These boxes here, these are all locks with various descriptions. I'm not going to start moving everything. And also up here are loads of locks. These are my 1100s that I'm in the process of picking. These are my 1100 clones that I haven't picked yet, plus some that I take with me in the week. These are my pick sets. You got Peterson, Southord, Sparrows, new style Petersons, cheap Chinese, rat yoke knockoffs, Mad Bobs. There's all sorts there. My key cutting machine, books, etc. Picks that I'm in the process of making or destroying or losing my rag with. An Ingersoll that I never got round to putting the video up that I got, and it was really bad. I was hoping before the pandemic to have sent this off to be re-chromed. And that's about it as far as I can show you. There are loads of stuff just dumped, thrown in. This is a Cat 5 piece of trunking, the metal basket work that goes in factories and offices, etc. That's gonna live above the window. I did put it up last week, but it fell down. And all my 1100s and the clones will hang off it once they've been picked. So, well, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. See you soon.